to say Happy New Year. Y'all ain't seen us since November.
Yes,
they haven't seen us since November. Hey, friends.
Hey, friends.
Hey. This is my camera right there.
That's yours. That's fine. Hey.
Okay, so hey, friends. I wish I would move right there a little bit, but whatever. Hey, friends. Happy New Year. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, happy
2024.
1 month. Yes, happy 2024. 1 month into the new year. This year's almost gone already.
More in 24.
Hey.
That's going to be my mantra. I've been telling everybody. I've seen some people take it and start saying,
look,
they didn't say it before they met me.
I'm here for the abundance. We need a shirt that says here for
the abundance.
Here for the abundance.
Trademark. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't take that.
Do that. I will take you. Look, we got some.
Look at that. Nice.
We got some fancy paperwork now. We's official, girl.
A lot has happened.
A lot
since
has
November.
Yes, absolutely.
And if you really care, you can go onto our Instagram and look it up. Latoya, tell people how they can contact us and who we are.
So we are the amazing Allure Alliance. We not only bring Black women together, but we make Black women our business. And because y'all are our business, we want y'all to keep in touch with us. And how you can do that is you can hit us up on the Yahoos at Allure Alliance TX at yahoo.com. You can get us on our website, www.randomblackgirls.com. You can reach us on Twitter at TX Allure and LinkedIn through Allure Alliance.
Yes, look at that. That's nice.
Programs. Like, we have a program book, y'all.
Yes, with all our key programs in there, all of our mission statements and all that good stuff. Anything like to let you know a little bit about what we do. And we can send that out to anybody who's interested, digital, or we have them at our events so you can look through them. And our best is to try to continue to be professional. We know it's down home. We know it's us doing it.
Homegrown.
But we trying to be as fancy as we can be.
Yes, and y'all know I like fancy.
Oh, yeah, she loves a fancy.
So I'm all about making it fancy, making it glossy, making it poppy, making it spicy, making it just fun and sparkly. Hit it with the shoulders. Yes.
I need everybody to see my shirt. You see that? Beautiful in every shade. Isn't that cute?
Look, these boobs is doing something today. Look at that.
They out there. They fun in there. They necking. It's like
your mama be like, girl,
them titties.
Okay,
so
we
what has been going on with you? We all of December occurred. So what we're gonna do? What's been going on with you? What's been going on with me? What happened between now and November and now for the organization? And then we can move forward, I think.
What's going on with me? A lot, especially mental health. That whole seasonal depression has been real for me. So just taking the time to take care of myself. I was doing some contract work and I'm no longer doing that. So I'm finding time to self-care. It is not selfish. So I'm working out, making sure I get the sunshine when it comes out, and just, taking those small moments to think about what I need to do for me and my mental health before my kids get home. Because after that, honey, it's all out the window after that. They gonna take you down. Christmas was interesting. It was the second Christmas without my grandmother. So I feel like I felt it more this year because last year I was doing all the things and the parties and the Friendsmas and all that. And I kind of didn't do any of that stuff this year. So I feel like I had more time to let that moment.
With your own.
Yeah. And I did not like it.
Oh, wow. They said that's why, a lot of people can't sit in certain things because we have so much stuff around us. But when you start stripping that stuff down, then you got to deal with yourself and how you feel. And more often than not, it's like this skit on Saturday Night Live. I don't know if you watch it, but there was one where she was like,
not.
I'm going on Shark Tank and this is my invention. It was a shirt that says, if you ask me, I'll say, oh, I'm fine. But if you ask me again, I'll say I'm fine. And then if you ask me again, I might cry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm fine. And they'll be like, are you okay? Are you okay? And then that second are you okay? You say, well, you know, things are
See, I stopped doing that. I
hard.
tell people the truth. It was like when I talked to my aunt today, and she goes, "How you doing?" And I was like, I'm a little. I don't feel too well today, and nothing bad happened. The weather was beautiful. I was out running errands and doing all the things, but I don't know. I don't tell people if I'm not fine. I don't say I'm fine.
But I mean, I feel like people will say I'm fine because it's all about investment. How much are you investing in telling people how you really feel? Like, you know, how are you today? I'm good. You know, that's kind of like a default.
I mean, I'm not gonna
answer.
vomit on you like, oh my God, this is what's going on in my life. But I'm not. I feel like it was kind of like some things that we talked about before, that a lot of times you start saying those things and then you fall into the traps of actually following through with those things, even though that's not what it is. So it's like speaking it into existence. You're not fine. So say, for instance, if something happens to you, or you know, I'm thinking of the worst, like you go home and something happens to you, you know, all we knew is you were fine.
Right.
Like, don't tell me that if that's not the truth, because I want to be here to kind of help you with whatever I may be helpful in.
Right.
I may not be able to help your situation, but at the same time, at least you can feel like I did have someone to talk to. And this is a whole nother rabbit trail, but yeah, I don't do that.
I am definitely not I'm fine, or I won't say I'm fine. They're like, how are you? Girl, I'm making it. Like, I mean, I'm still here. I'll hit it with the Fantasia.
Right.
I'm still here.
I'm above ground, girl.
You know what I'm saying? Look, the alternative could be worse. But yeah, I think that it depends on who you are too. Like, I call my mom and I'll just like, this person like bothers me, or I'll talk to you, or I'll talk to Amber or somebody like that. Then I could tell, like, I know they're invested.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they're invested. Now, every now and again, I will tell a stranger, like, girl, I'm just holding on. You know what I mean? So very hard to do when the love is gone. Now, that's how I feel like.
What is that song?
That's a song. Who is singing that song? I don't know, but Jeffrey Osborne, I think it is.
Okay, I probably heard it before, but
I'll play it for you. You'll know it.
You do it all the time. You just go into these songs.
I'm a millennial. Of course I'm going to have a song.
Oh, Lord.
I'm tired of those videos. I can stop now. Y'all can stop.
Yeah. But
they didn't come up with everything.
Yeah. I've seen some of the stuff.
I'm a fat dude. Of course you're going to see my butt crack. Oh, okay. I'm done with you. I'm going to need you to log off. Like that. I'm going to need you to log off. Like, there's so many.
I'll probably say
so
3.
Many.
No.
Could you stop?
I've seen that. Of course I'm a sex educator. Of course I'm a teacher. And I'm like, well, of course I'm a non-profit organization.
I thought about it, and then I started seeing it, and I'm like, okay, now, if you don't jump on the train
in
at the engine, do not be in the caboose. The caboose is heavy with people just
doing the same thing. Yeah.
And now you get lost in the minutia.
I know, and I need to be heard, seen, and
I'm
acknowledged.
going to get us a TikTok. I think that'll be good for us. But that requires work and planning, and like, we're going to have to get together, do skits, and do all that stuff.
Skits?
That's what I said.
Content. Oh my God.
Unless you want to be up here dancing and.
Well, you know I can't do that. You definitely know I can't. Now, if we go bend that ass over.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Well, maybe, if that's what you want to do.
Breathe.
Bend that ass. Oh, and then.
Look.
The little gospel-y version is my favorite.
Oh, my Jesus eating that Whataburger.
Wow.
That was in the movie.
You're talking about Clarence, the book of Clarence, right?
Yes.
We can talk about that too, but let me continue on what's been going on. Christmas, New Year's.
Christmas, New Year's. I was at home. I didn't do anything. I wouldn't have, if you would have shown me a crystal ball and told me 20 years ago that I would be at home on any New Year's Eve, I would never have thunk it.
You're like, girl, you lying. You lying.
Right.
I'm out here in these streets. The streets is for me. Like that.
So the new year came in good. And then we start snowballing into work, man.
Yeah.
Like, which, of course, I'm loving it because of the whole networking situation and people following through.
Yes, we've gotten a little bit more followers. Follow us on our Instagram. That's where it go down. It go down for us on our Instagram.
Yeah.
It does. It goes down in the DMs too, but on the gram for sure. So at Allure Alliance TX. So Allure Alliance TX. You can always just Google us, and it's right there too.
Google me.
Google me.
It's been. It feels like a whirlwind because it's so positive. And then just to even see that we have over 500 followers now on Instagram, I feel so famous.
Look,
so important.
I, on the other hand, I'm over here. I'm like, you know that meme where they're like, like that on the. I feel like I'm doing that because I'm like on the money hunt because I'm like, you know. We can't let the money run out.
I think we rich, y'all. I'm out here.
Yeah, we got 2 cents. And she like, did you say 2 million? I was like, no.
I heard you.
No. I heard 2 million. I'm manifesting it.
I was speaking into the existence.
That's right.
And since I manifested, it's already there. So I just go ahead and, my wild dreams and fantasies.
I had somebody tell us who don't know us, never heard of us before, after looking at some of our stuff, like, oh my gosh, you guys do a whole lot. And I was like, we do. We do.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Right. And then he goes, but y'all are subject matter experts. So you need to be highlighting that.
Absolutely.
And I was like, we are subject
You're
matter
a whole ass doctor.
Like I felt that moment. I look, I always feel like let me just say, I always feel like I know what I'm talking about until I show up somewhere and I'm like, ooh, I think I know what I'm talking about. And then I start talking.
What?
And then I start talking. And in my head, I'm like, girl, you know what you're talking about.
Everywhere I show up to, I know that I'm probably the only subject matter expert in the room that has anything to do with HIV, number 1, STIs, number 2, because people are so scared of them. Mm-hmm. And 3, anything that has to do with Black women in public health. Like, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, that's not my ministry. Okay. So I'm like,
you're a whole ass doctor.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is I absolutely am like,
somebody come get her.
I know what I'm talking about.
Come get her.
At the same time, do I know what I'm talking
about? Otis, come get her.
I do. And that's not, honestly, it's not that different for a lot of people with degrees. Like, and I think it's like, it's weird because for me, I have always not taking myself in a certain way. Like, I feel like it's pretentious and da-da-da-da to be like,
baby,
oh, look at me, look at me. But now I'm like, it's taken a couple years, but I'm like, you know what? How many people got to tell you, know what the hell you're talking about before you start believing you know what the hell you're talking about? And the proof is in the pudding. I'm one of those people like, I don't need to say any much. I don't need to be looking a certain way. I just got I show up, I'm prepared, I'm going to blow you out the damn water. That's what I'm going to do. Like, I'm a proof in the pudding type of gal. I don't think I have to, like, do a whole lot of advertising.
I'm advertising. I'm getting the...
And that's why we work well together, because you're going to advertise.
I am.
And I'm finna show the hell up. I'm going to be there. You know what I mean? I'm going to hit you with the Cat Williams.
Right.
Okay? You know I'm going to be there. And then we're going to show up and do a good thing.
With my cognac.
But yeah, I want to do some more Cat Williams energy. That's my Virgo stuff talking. That's what that is.
And how's that different than you gloating on yourself about your degree?
But I that's what I'm saying. I'm like, the Virgo in me is overthinking it.
Absolutely.
Right? The Virgo in me is overthinking it. Like, well, you have a degree, but you're not the only person that has a degree, and that, don't be all pretentious about it. But, and you start going into that.
You lost me at don't go pretentious because I'm going pretentious. I'm going bougie. I'm going high class. I'm going ghetto fab. I'm going.
Well, I've been really tussling with my imposter syndrome, and I'm like, girl,
yes,
get it off, which is why I've been doing a lot of the things
devil is a lie,
right? So
okay.
I've been struggling with that. See, now, how are you? I'm struggling with imposter syndrome. That's not.
Well, I mean, you don't have to say that, but if you ain't good, you ain't good. Shit.
See, but that's the thing. Like, I feel like I'm, top notch here. When he says, but then when other people say, it's like when we went to InMac and I was getting I see you doing great. I'm just like, why am I uncomfortable right now?
Yes.
Why? And it's like, you have to tap into that. Why? And my entire life, people have told me I'm nothing but great. But for some reason, I'm just like.
Every day when my kids get out of the car or they out the door to go to school, I tell them, go be great.
Yeah.
So when they grow
that's
up.
pressure too, you know that.
Don't be perfect.
But that's pressure.
Don't be perfect.
Greatness.
Be great.
Pressure.
So you go out there, you do the best that you know how, do what mommy and daddy have taught you at home, and that's it.
Right. Like I totally encourage my kids and say all of the great things and go make great choices, be the best you can be, go and, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. You don't change because of the room changes because of you. I do all of that.
Yeah.
All of that.
All the time.
Does it change that I'd be like, okay.
Let me go to the mirror and tell myself that. Hello, Dr. Sharita Ambrose. It's me. It's you.
I'm not
be great.
Not an affirmations type of gal, but I've been doing a little bit of affirmations type of stuff.
You've always did it with your kids, though.
Exactly, which is crazy. Do what I say, not as I do.
It's like a hairdresser. She can lay everybody else's hair, but her hair
be looking rough.
Oh, down.
Oh, ponytail in that bags.
Right.
Slick back with the gel. Like
every time.
Who doing my hair?
She can't.
She doing it. Oh, okay. Then you come out of that laid.
Yes. Remember how I used to come to work and I used to shake my hair?
Slow-mo. We used to take a video of slow-mo. Way back in the gap.
Ooh.
Way back in there. For us, Christmas was cool. I mean, I've always say moms make Christmas magic.
Absolutely.
Or at least one of the two parents. I'm not even going to say moms, but I'm going to say more often than not it's moms. But I'm like, we Christmasify the house. We're going to make sure we do the Christmassy stuff. We're going to do all of the bells and whistles.
We did a whole elf again.
We did no, I refuse to do elf on the shelf.
I want my elf to die. Y'all
can keep that elf. Y'all can keep that shelf. No. I'm just like, we don't do that. Because we also don't do Santa Claus. So there's also that. We, all the way down to the little one, we don't do it at all. Cool. So elf on the shelf would be weird.
I respect it.
So what we do, like the Christmas movies, we try to watch a Christmas movie as a family at least once or twice a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I'm like, let's go do the classics. And we watch Elf and we watch things.
Really?
Yes.
I love Elf.
And I consider Dreamgirls a Christmas movie. So we watch Dreamgirls.
Yeah. My kids ain't committed. Why, Mom? Why do we have to watch a movie? Okay. Well,
now we sit down and then we have conversation. Like I look, skipping ahead. Well, Christmas Day, Color Purple came out. I got it on streaming now. And I sat and watched it with Elgin, my oldest.
I didn't like it.
I know you didn't like it, but he liked the movie. He was like, I like this movie. I said, well, let me hip you to the original one in a minute.
Love
But he was like, why is that man trash?
Mister?
And he goes, he's just asking throughout the whole movie, is he going to die? Does he die? Does someone kill him? I'm like,
it's time for him to go.
You're watching way too much Fortnite. No, he's not going to die. He actually gets a redemption arc or whatever. He's like, redemption arc?
No.
I guess. Yeah, I was like, yeah, he gets the redemption arc. But like Christmas matching pajamas. My family came over Christmas Eve.
Don't have
we did the little gift exchange. I cooked for days.
Ooh.
And then I didn't cook for no more days.
Trauma.
Sorry, I should have said trigger warning.
Traumatized.
We okay. Are you good, sis? Okay, she needs time and space to heal. You know they got little cups at Target that say, it's like one of those little, I know you hate cups.
I hate cups.
But it says Sisters Healing. Sisters Healing
Please no.
something.
Please no.
And I was like,
Please
that's
no.
so cute.
No.
We should give this away. And then I was like, Latoya hates cups.
Well, we can give it away, but
I got this scarf from Target.
Because the next
From they Black History.
Is there Black stuff
History's out?
Okay, I'm going.
I got 2 shirts waiting for me.
As soon as we leave here.
You a headscarf. I think it's supposed to be like an Ask Scotty stitch, but it's really long and I like it because
it looks very pretentious.
I don't appreciate what you just said. I'm gonna wear this with like on a baby blue dress.
I'm gonna tie it around your neck.
That's how the guy had it on the little ad. It was Ted looking at Scott.
Very pretentious.
Yes, that's why I put it on my hair to lessen the pretentiousness of it. New Year's was cool. We went out to the mall to see the downtown fireworks because my husband's like, I'm not going downtown. I'm not doing that with all the people. So we end up going and we brought it in. Like we let the littlest one pick the song he wanted to listen to at midnight, which is a song called All My Fellas. And like we played it and it's just me and the guys. So I played it and they were all doing the little dances and stuff. And I was like, I was like, oh, this is so cute. One of these days they're going to be like, we did this. Because I was like, ready to go out. And then, we just kind of rolled into the new year and
here we are.
Yeah. I don't think I've slowed down as much as I said I was gonna. Remember, I was like, after this day,
I'm going to sit down.
I'm gonna didn't do it.
Sit down. So I know it ain't in you. Like, you're going to have to die.
No, ma'am.
That's the only way you're going to
I don't want to rest when I'm dead because that's not rest. It's just dead.
That's all you're going to get.
But you know what? One thing I realized in 2023 as I moved into 2024, I really want to set this business up so I can hand it over to somebody else. Like I want other people to do the work that I'm doing when I say that.
Okay.
I want to be able to like set the organization up to the point where we got the money, we got the access,
right? And
we literally are just working the mission and I don't have to do all of that.
Yeah.
Pillar to post. Because right now we pillar to post.
Like, this is the unsexy stuff.
Oh my God.
It looked good. It looked fun. It looked fabulous. But let me tell you.
And the rejection is
real.
Is oh my God. I didn't got about 4 grand saying, no, thanks. Appreciate you. That's why I posted on the thing. Like when
I'm totally not phased, yo, because 1 door closes, 2 open.
Right.
All them knows.
And this is why I let you get the feedback. I never sit in on any feedback session because I'm like, I got a good idea, goddammit, and you ain't gonna tell me otherwise. But you go and say, they said this, and I'm like, I could put that in.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah.
That's not hard. It's on the list. It's on the list.
Look, at the end of our tenure, at the end of our journey, we'll be able to say, you know how people say, oh, I worked on my job for 40 years. We'll be in this work.
Well, I'm going to give it a decade just because student loan forgiveness.
I wish I would have known that before I paid mine off.
Well, I mean, mine is big. Mine is big.
I know it is.
We looking at 6 figures. Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
And you should be making double those 6 figures when you...
Look, you think I'm not trying to make this happen. But if I make that, then I got to pay them.
I mean, it should just be automatic. You get this degree. Ain't no questions, no ifs, ands, or buts. You automatically, just because you got the letters.
And see, that's the thing. Like, also going into like now 2024, talking about the new year and all that. I really want to set up the organization, Elder Alliance, to kind of we've done really good. We've had our meeting. We're gonna let some people come in and massage some of the things that we need to get done.
Right.
Because I really want to move into an academic space. I really want to teach.
Yeah,
because I feel like what we know and what I have to offer is something that we don't get in academia.
And it's valuable.
Because I had to argue with somebody
and it's
writing
missing
about Black women.
And they
from a person who wasn't a Black woman.
One, you can't find it. And they go, oh, there's not enough work out here. And then when you want to come in and do the work, then you get the barriers to do the work. And it's like,
and
what do
there's a
y'all
lot
want?
of gatekeeping and a lot of this and a lot of that.
Oh, God. The gatekeeping. Oh, goodness. It is real.
Yeah. And like we knew like we knew about gatekeeping, but
not like that.
I feel like
no.
People feel like you got something, you put it on the table, that more for you means less for them. And that's not how I don't operate in that space.
Me neither. I felt there's enough for all of us. There's no scarcity in it. I don't
operate from there. Now, that's one thing I will say that I don't struggle with. Like, as much as we talk about, like, you know, imposter syndrome, I don't ever come from a place of we don't have and we ain't never going to get.
That's true.
I don't ever come from that space.
You have always been that way. And when we don't get, I just say don't worry about it because remember, there's enough.
Right.
Like the pot is full. So,
you know, like it's like buses that one every 15 minutes is coming.
Is that how they run?
Do they?
I ain't rode
back
a bus.
in the day. Like depends. When I was riding the bus at Texas Southern University, the bus came every 15 minutes, or depending on where you live, every 30.
Yeah, I don't. I've never ridden a bus here.
Oh, I've never ridden a bus here. Like we did one time going to South by, but we drove to the bus stop so we wouldn't have to deal with the traffic down at South by. But other than that, oh no.
Okay.
What I'm not gonna do is public transportation. I don't have to. And I live way out in the boonies, so.
Yes, I only see her for birthdays.
Oh,
is there a birthday coming up this weekend?
Yeah.
Saturday?
Saturday.
What time? Yeah, you got to send me the thing again.
Yes. See, I'm always juggling. I'm always juggling, and I'm always telling people where we gonna go when.
Where to be, what time to be there, who gonna be there, what we gonna eat, what we gonna drink.
Right.
Like I need to know all the details.
I'm not eating no pizza and doing all that. When they eat their pizza, I'm finna go over to the little restaurant area and order some food. And they also have alcoholic beverages. I'm not finna be doing
okay, I want to do the same thing.
I'm not finna do it. We'll talk about that offline because I can go on and on and on.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. So Saturday too, there's a lady who owns an organization here called Heart to Heal. Mm-hmm. And she's doing a grief photo shoot. And she actually asked if I would be interested in being part of that photo shoot. So she said, bring something that's memorable of your grandmother.
What you gonna bring?
And then
you're just gonna wait till we take the picture?
I'm gonna wait till we take the picture. So I'm excited about that. That's something that's happening for me on Saturday.
That's good.
Now,
what time Saturday?
4:00.
Oh, okay.
I think it'll be a good release for me.
I've been trying to get your ass to do grief walks and all types of stuff, so I'm glad you're stepping into it now.
Where am I walking to?
I mean, they do it like, I don't know. They just have like grief stuff. There's a lot of grief and healing stuff.
So is there like grief yoga? There's
yeah, like that kind of stuff.
Oh my God, I just made that up right now.
I'm just serious. Like, yeah, there's stuff.
Let's open up your pelvic area, because there's this new thing out. No. There's actually this real thing out where they're talking about these exercises that open up your chakra. No, it opens up not your wound, but it opens up something in your pelvic area where you're supposed to be letting all this
anxiety and stuff go.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know, but
it's a thing. It's a whole situation.
Well, I need to do that. Maybe that'll release me.
You need to get back into pound is what you need to do.
I need to get back into body jam because what I really
body jam, pound therapy. You need to take care of yourself.
All of the above.
Let everybody just burn to the ground.
Okay, yeah, that sounds real nice. I mean, I have a medically complex child.
Not him, but everybody else.
Well, that's where most of my time goes. It's like the medically complex child. That's true.
It is true.
Where was I at today this morning?
You put 5,000 miles a week on your car.
Yes. I started calculating in 2024 just for the things I could remember. Mm-hmm. We upwards of 10,000 miles on my car.
This is why we need to get rich so you can get you a driver or a nanny. No, somebody need to be driving for you so you just sit back in the back, take a nap.
I wouldn't take a nap. I'd be sending emails and checking stuff. You know that.
Okay. So now what else we got going on?
Let's talk about our programming for 2024.
You remember all the acronyms?
No, I'm not going to do all that. But what I am going to say, if you look in that book right there, that'll tell you everything you need to know. The very last page is all our upcoming events.
Yeah, we got like,
Just tell them.
we got 45 programs, y'all. So if you can't find it here, it don't exist.
And if you need it, we can make it. Trust me, because we make programs. That's what we do.
So we have our...
No, not the actual programs, but the
What did
schedule.
she say, y'all? She said programs.
I open up that book. Look at the is it upcoming events?
Look,
is that in there?
she's trying to tell me where to go, and I already know
Is that in there?
This right here?
Nope.
Exactly. I was on the right page.
No,
This.
No, not that. That's not one.
Oh, my God.
Those are keynote programs. I would have said keynote programs.
Next step.
Oh, no. They don't have it in this one.
I knew what I was doing, y'all.
You smart. You was smart. You was important.
Yes. Me do not have imposter syndrome. Me have the
Tell them
Latoya
about our
syndrome.
keynote program.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I was on this page. So we have our community health worker certification.
First cohort will be in April. I've already started talking with LMS folks.
Yes. So
Getting it up and running.
you talking about a lot of work, dedication, and this is where we become subject matter experts.
We have been.
Because we have been to the promised land. We have overcame. But because of what's going through that process, that's what makes us subject matter experts. Like anybody cannot just put a curriculum together.
No.
Like it takes time, it takes development, it takes effort, it takes just lots of brain cells.
It does.
And so we're super excited about that being one of our and most important programs.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have our Queen Talk. Go ahead and give out that acronym. Come on, you got it.
Quality Education and Empowerment Network.
Yes. Give our hand, everybody.
Come through. We have one coming up in April, I believe.
You say that.
I believe it's in April. I believe it.
So Queen Talk is our comprehensive program that talks about reproductive health for
reproductive health, reproductive justice, and Black women, and how in our intersectional lives it's different for us.
Yes, because we have compounding.
You see that Black lady? They just dismissed the charges. She was in
for the
miscarriage that she had.
Something with the corpse.
Yes, they
tried
were
to
like
make it sound so horrible.
Yeah, they said
leave my body.
Abuse of
a corpse.
Of course.
Leave my wound and my vagina and everything that's in there alone.
And they told her, like the medical doctors told her, like non-viable. It's non-viable. That's what's happening. You're going to miscarry. And when she did, they were like, What you do with the body?
Them social workers would take you down.
No, that was the nurse.
That probably went to the social
worker. The nurse
worker.
that she said, the lady that was patting my back and telling me everything was going to be okay. That's the one that called the police. Then they got her on, you know how they call 911?
Yeah.
They record you. They got her like, she came in and she said she miscarried and she don't have the baby body with her.
Right. I thought they were like, she put it in a bucket.
She was in the toilet. She went to use the bathroom and then she said she felt it go bloop.
And then she put it out on the front porch to freeze to death. Like,
what?
I heard so many different stories.
I don't think she did that, but good God, to get to that.
Okay, tell us about the SHINE program.
Well, we're still building out our SHINE program.
What does it mean?
It means, I don't know, sexual health. I don't know the rest.
Strength.
I don't know. Oh,
health.
It's this.
Strength, health, inspiration, nurturing, and empowerment.
Okay, that's what we're going to do the retreats out of that one.
Okay, tell the audience, not me.
So we're going to do holistic health. When we think about, our sexual health, it connects to our whole body health, especially if you're a woman and you're having things like endometriosis or you're having, pain and, heavy periods or whatever. Like the whole body is impacted by that. So we're going to talk about holistic health. And not only just symptoms and things like that, but also like pleasure and things along those lines. And that is like retreat based so that we can go to a space, be there, be in tune with one's self, and really address those issues. It's kind of hard to do that in your day-to-day sometimes because we're busy moving. So it'll give us a chance to like press play, pause on the thing.
Well, I'm glad you said that because now I'm going to be pretentious. I was accepted into the African American Leadership Institute.
Woo woo! Holla back, young. Woo woo!
And we had our first opening session this last Friday. What was it, the 23rd or something like that? 28th. And we did this circle that was pretty amazing, emotional, mentally satisfying, and it like electrified the room. And how you did the circle was they wanted you to introduce yourself in the way of a cipher. And so how you did that, and I would love for us to do this at our retreat, was you introduce yourself. Hi, I am Latoya Swan. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. And then you had these prompts on, I am bold and beautiful is what I said. I want to, and I put, be a unicorn.
You really do. You really
I do want to be a unicorn. Like in my past life, what were those years where people, Medusa and unicorns, and
you're talking like Greek mythology and all that.
I was a Greek mythology thingamajiggy, and
a
so
unicorn,
or the one with the wings. What's that thing?
Pegasus.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, she does. I have no idea. I just know I want to.
If you watch Shazam 2, the unicorns are black.
No, I have not.
And they destroy the terribleness.
No, I have not watched that.
So just fast forward to the end, the last like 30 minutes of the movie, and you'll see the.
Okay, I'll do it just for the unicorn.
They're black, like black and sparkly.
And so you went around in this circle. It's actually 33 of us in the course, and it's a 10-month course. It's the last Friday of every month from 9 to 4, and you're in this room, like literally. When people say being in a room with like-minded people, you hear that all the time. It's so cliche, but it was so amazing to be, one, in a room with all these Black people, 2, people who own their own businesses, 3, unapologetically Black. We played Black games like How Black Are You?
Oh, nice. And let me just say, for those people who are outside of Austin, you may live in Dallas. You may live in Houston. You may live in another chocolate city where you could, literally look around and see people who look like you. In Austin, it's not like that.
This is how you get right here.
But if you get this.
Right. This is the best you'll ever get. The 2 random Black girls.
Oh, look at you.
Plug in.
I love it. Shameless plug is what they call it. And
because
I like
I'm pretentious. I'm going to let you know. No, look, when I'm out here networking, it's a look. Please pull out your phone.
Thank you. I love
Follow
that
me
about
on
you.
Instagram.
I love that about you.
I was in Lowe's today. It was a Black lady at the cashier, and I go, you look like someone who's been to one of our events. And she goes, what events? Oh, thank you for asking. It's Allure Alliance.
I love it.
This is going to be my new thing now,
This
y'all.
is why this works. You don't have a problem doing that. I think that's great. I feel like I need to work up to it. Like, let me see you interested, because I'm not going to just, and I think that really works because and I'm like, I'm not going to inundate this person with facts. I know a lot of facts. I got a lot of facts. And, like you got to think yourself in or out.
You got to do fun facts.
I always do fun facts.
Be fun when you give out your facts.
I always do.
Don't be serious.
Was I serious?
Yes.
Last night?
Very.
It was late and I was hungry.
We were hungry. Oh my God.
You asked me a question, I gave you an answer. What was I supposed to do?
Come on, Sambo.
I am not.
Dance, monkey, but dance.
If you say, what's your name? I tell it. What you do, I'm telling.
Look, y'all, when she introduced herself as doctor, I could have just fell on the floor. I felt like a proud mom. I said, oh, yes.
Look, my mom is proud. Everybody around me is proud. I'm just
exactly. We know what you had to go through to get where you are.
Several breakdowns. Okay, several.
So, absolutely.
But enough about me. Congratulations to you. I know you've wanted to do it last year. Like, we heard about it.
I heard
and then
about
you
it.
got it this year. Good. I think it's great because I think like you're primed for that right now. I think if you would have got it last year, you'd have been like, oh, that's a lot of work.
Right.
I think this year you're primed. You're ready. We got a little bit more structure. We got foundation. We got money in place. We got, things that we've done. I think now is the perfect time for you to do this. I can't do it because of the time ask. Like, it was too much of a time ask for me. But I thought that you were a shoe-in for, I was like, But you're like, I want to do something. I'm like, go for it. We'll figure out how to pay for it. Don't worry about it.
Yes, we have definitely been do it, and we'll figure it out later. And
there you go.
The figuring out has been on our side. So I feel like ever since we started our organization, continue to believe in ourselves, knowing that we know the facts and knowing that we are subject matter experts in the field.
Yeah.
You can't find anybody in Austin like us.
I agree with that 1,000%. And I think we're realistic.
Check me, boo.
A lot of times, like when you think about service providers or you think about like people who deliver services, it's like very sterile. Like, you're supposed to do A, B, and C, and that's how you don't end up with blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And I think we're like, look, I used to be for the streets.
Yeah.
I know what's out there.
Look.
I know that there's a pleasure principle to some things. That's also a plug. And, that kind of thing. Where, speaking of the things that we have coming up about the pleasure principle, which is one of our, that's one of our, things that we do. And last year we presented that. And it had over 100 people watch it live. So I don't know what the numbers was looking like afterwards. But we got a couple of programs that are coming up in February. Right now, today, like this will be released in February. All right. So
tomorrow.
So
It's February.
2024. Big overarching thing we have going on in 2024. We want Black women to come and tell their stories. We want to do a storytelling project about Black women and how we matriculate through life. So some girls, some middle of the roaders, and then I want some older people to come in and talk about how did you come out to this and answer our questions. And we're going to put it together like a tapestry, if you will. Like weaving our stories together.
I like that. Like I can visualize. It sounds like a
I know
Pinterest
you're a visual
board.
Yeah, so I was like,
sounds very Pinteresty.
Yes. So we don't know how we're gonna pay for it, but we're gonna pay for it.
So you donors, you sponsors,
we'll take it. We'll take it.
Let us have it. You won't be disappointed.
The next thing that we have coming up in 2024, like as a whole year, it's coming down the pike, our CHW training. We have 2 cohorts that we're going to do minimum in 2024. And if it goes well, we're going to up it in 2025.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. We're going around trying to tell everybody about it. Organizations can get us to do it for their entire staff.
You community-based organizations?
Yeah, community. Yeah.
HIV.
Or anybody who wants to get a community health worker certificate.
Serving institutions. Yeah. Here we are.
We're
right here. We're not hard to find. Don't be out here talking about, oh, there's nobody who can do it. Now you got 2 random Black girls that can get it done. And you don't have to worry about curriculum development.
Because we did it.
We did it.
And we're in the process of doing 2 more editions. One for maternal health. And one for mental health. I don't know if I even told you that, but I know I told you that.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
Because I don't like downtime.
She won't. She will not, y'all.
So we have that coming up in 2024. But what we have coming up in February is National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day.
What day?
And that is the 7th of February. It's going to be 6:30 to 8:30. And it is HIV dinner and discussion. So we're going to have people come out. We're going to have discussions around HIV PrEP and the national day that we will be celebrating. What I don't like is it's in the middle of the week, but it will be a Wednesday. It will be, we going to cater it. We're going to have some good food coming out. As always, you never have to pay for your your attendance to any of our events.
It's free.
Now, I don't know about the retreat right now, but if we ask you to put some ducats in the hip pocket, it's to pay for the food because I don't play about no food. So
We don't play
we're going to
about
have food.
We like to eat.
We're going to have discussion, giveaways, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that you guys are there.
I would love to hear from the two ladies who won the giveaways at our last event.
What do we usually give away? You're going to tell it or you're not?
No, you gotta come see.
Right. We should play that whenever they open it up.
Yes. Absolutely.
So we give away happy gifts. Hopefully they should make you very happy.
That's too much.
And then that's what we have coming up in February the 7th. And if you want to know more information about it, you can always email us or you can go to our Instagram because that there's links right there, our link tree as well. And one thing I will say is that this information is needed. We're delivering it in a way that I think people like see HIV and they see discussion and they go, oh, this is going to be a presentation. We're trying our best to make it as personable, culturally relevant, realistic, and like you sitting at a girlfriend's house talking. You know what I mean? You're in a room full of people that might be your new best friend. We don't know that. It's not true, right? We don't know that. That's how we met, right? So that's coming up on the 7th, and it's going to be at the Village Place. And, the address, I don't know what the address is. Tell them where the Village Place is at.
It's on the side of 35.
Off of 35, but let me
by Rumberg.
Oh.
It's on the highway.
It's 8401 North IH 35.
Yeah.
And that's 78753. That's where if you want to come, we want you to register. But we also, I'm like, look, we need to get a head count for the food. But if you just get the urge on a Wednesday night because you got nothing to do, come over. We ain't going to say go away.
Yeah.
We're going to make space. We're going to scooch. You know how you do in church? When they be like, there's room for 2 more. You're like, I know 2 people. We're going to be hip to hip. Thighs going to be
and sweating.
But we're going to make space for you. So there's that coming up. Once again, National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day, February 7th, 6:30 to 8:30.
Be there or be square.
Be there or be square. Then we have a art gallery event that we're doing. Let me find the title again on this one too. Y'all know I be coming up with titles. I can't. Once it's in and it's out.
She comes up with a title and then it has like all the meanings and then she'll be like, remember that. And I'm like, what? Ma'am, who told you to make that up?
Yes. So it's called Intimate Insights, Artful Approach to HIV Prevention and Pleasure.
Okay.
So this event is going to focus on pleasure and that we need to talk about pleasure when we're talking about sex and sexual health because people are having sex for pleasure more often than not.
People are having sex? No.
I mean, and for pleasure, you better like it. It's kind of like when on Love and Marriage and Huntsville, when she's like, my whole marriage, I didn't come one time.
What? An orgasm. I mean, because look, there's differences between orgasms, coming.
You're right. You are absolutely right.
And feeling satisfied. Because women can
have a good time and not have an orgasm.
Right. Now, you can't tell a man that. He'll think that he didn't perform well.
Because for them, more often than not, it's one and the same.
Right.
When they shoot off, they
done. They get all
euphoria,
the endorphins and all that stuff. And we be laying there like, I know that ain't all you doing.
You gonna be like Shannon Sharp talking about he touching bus. Did you hear him say that?
No.
Like, you got that ooh wee.
Oh,
touching bus.
Lord, he don't even get the head all the way in,
he
probably.
Says touching bus. It's your fault for having the ooh wee.
No, ma'am.
I said, there's a lot of men out here. And he was like, well, what about round 2? He said, round 2? Tomorrow?
Oh, golly. Oh, absolutely. And he married? I know his wife.
Shannon Sharp is not married.
The big black man?
He not married.
I thought he was married to a white woman.
I don't think he's married.
Google it.
He date white women,
man.
but I don't think he's married to a white woman.
Girl, look, Google it up.
I'm not going to Google it right now, but I'll look it up. Y'all let us know in the comments. You know, be like, drop down in the comments.
Let us know in the comments. Because I swear I saw the
Now, he do have the... because he was saying that he don't want the woman in his house to, like, poop around him. There's a whole nother house, like, go all the way to the other side of the house and go poop because he don't want it around him.
Eddie Murphy did that, didn't he? They had 2 separate bathrooms. I'd be okay with that.
I mean, look,
If I was that
okay
rich
with
and I had a whole bathroom, toilet,
I'm okay with having a bedroom divorce where we don't sleep at the same bed because you snoring and taking up space and doing all that. I'd be cool with that.
My husband sounds like,
and then we can have a sex room where we can go meet up. I'm text what you doing, you up. Then you can go to the sex room and do the sex
that'd be cute.
And then when you're done, you just go back to your room. Like after the post-coital cuddling.
Well, no, now people will be like, well, what's the point of you getting married if you're going to do everything?
Marriage is more than just sex. Trust me.
Baby, look, I hold me, whatever. Like, everybody want a husband.
But
what does it take to be a wife? And honey, that's a conversation.
What does it take to be a wife is what I'm trying to figure out.
Cooking. Cleaning,
no, it's not. No, that's
taking care of the house, taking care of your kids, taking care of your husband.
That's what a husband's supposed to do too.
Making sure people's schedules are on time.
That's
making
what husband's
snacks,
supposed to do
changing diapers.
That's what husband's supposed to do.
Plunging toilets.
That's what husband's supposed to do.
I agree, but she's
traditionally in a Western patriarchal situation. Right. That's what marriage.
That's what we're taught, though. Like I was taught that, like you take care of your house, you take care of your kids. It's not about you anymore. Yeah. It's about you and your husband. He goes to work as long as he's paying the bills, and he ain't.
I don't believe that.
Hitting you smoking crack.
Because baby, I can work you good. Too, and I got earning potential.
Girl, let me remind you before you met me. Do you remember?
Exactly. So you're thinking that I'm supposed to go from this, shooting star to like sitting at home.
Yes, they expect you to get off your unicorn and get on a pony.
Get on a mule.
Ooh, not an ass.
Hello.
A whole ass.
Hello.
We diverse.
I mean, I'm just saying.
We digress.
So anyway, see, this is the kind of conversations we have in real time, and we love
agendaless.
We
we print one out.
I was telling my mom today, I said, look, what we do is we tell the truth, right? And the truth isn't polarizing unless you're telling lies. That's
what Cat Williams say.
There you go. What he say?
Come on, Cat.
I'm telling the truth. That's all I said. That's all I can do.
Yes, because he said a liar knows a liar.
Mm-hmm.
And a truth teller ain't gonna be no liar. He said so. It was
he be trying to speak in parables.
You're right. He said the same thing, but he just said it so fast. It's like
you gonna get that on the way home. You know what I said in the church? Gonna get you on. You should have had a V8 because it's gonna get you on the way home.
I love it. Look, I wish I was a fast talking pimp.
Oh my gosh, right?
What?
You gotta be smart too. But anyways, we pimping these grants and these programs. We pimping these grants and these programs. And we over here trying to get it to you for free. Now look, we ain't trying to
$3.99.
Put nothing in on it.
FREE.
Thank you. Free 99.
I'm out here.
I don't know what you're doing right now. So go ahead.
You know where I was gonna go with that.
No.
Yeah. I'm out here free.
You know I don't listen to that kind of stuff.
She's not ratchet, y'all.
I'm listening to chill hop, lo-fi beats, and they don't really talk.
Lo-fi beats. Okay, I just got hip to trap jazz. I was like, trap jazz?
Trap jazz.
Ain't nobody told me.
Trap jazz is probably usually have a higher like BPM.
I heard it.
But lo-fi. If I play some lo-fi for you, you'll be like, oh, that's lo-fi? Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know who her was until you told me.
She was also in The Color Purple.
I saw
Squeak.
I know it looks like a totally different person than she.
They should have worked on her dialect, but I'm going to leave it at that. She didn't sound Southern enough to be a person who grew up in Georgia.
Okay. Yeah, we need to do some movie reviews. We don't have the time to do it now, but we need to review Color Purple and The Book of Clarence. So if
and
y'all
we need
ain't
to go
got
watch Origins and then do that one. And do a random black girls does the movie.
Yes. And the one with Issa Rae, American Fiction.
Yes, I seen that too. Yeah.
So we got 3 movies that we need to review.
That's on the list.
Put it in our comments, y'all. Go to put it in our comments.
Do I want to keep doing that? Like, wherever it's at. Anyways, I don't know. Look, today's been a doozy for me. Anyway, so we have the National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. That's February the 7th. And we have February 18th. Intimate,
whatever
artful,
sexual,
Intimate
law-abiding
insight,
citizens.
artful approach to HIV prevention and pleasure, the pleasure principle.
We do karaoke too.
Principle of pleasure. We definitely need to do a meetup that has nothing to do with any
Y'all
of our
can hire
programs.
us to do karaoke too.
Yeah, we can be party
That's part of
crafters
our
for you.
subject matter expertise.
And then after that, World Women and Girls HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. That's in March.
Mhm.
And then what else? The week of prayer for the healing of AIDS. I'm surprised they ain't changed it to HIV at this point, but it
Yeah,
sounds different.
You know, the preachers
They
still
gotta
like
keep
to
it-
say the AIDS with the TH in the
Anyways,
front.
so that's coming up in March. We have a newsletter that just launched today. Did you get a chance to look at it?
Yes.
So newsletter is going to be coming out every month. That's a
Alright.
labor of love.
It has been.
It's going to be a labor of love.
It has been.
And if you want to know what's going on with us, that's the best place to do it. Sign up on our website,
randomblackgirls.com.
And now we're going to close out. What do you want to leave people with for the month of February, Black History Month?
The month of February, I would say give yourself affirmations, even if it's looking in the mirror and go, you got it. Today's going to be a good day, or whatever you did yesterday that did not make you feel good the next day, forgive yourself for it and go, hey, I get another day to do it over. Giving yourself grace, like I've over the years have learned to do that to myself. Otherwise, I would beat myself terribly into a pulp. And it's like I had to feel guilty in order to feel good again. So don't do that to yourself. Give yourself grace.
Right. Give yourself grace. I like that. I don't know what I'm leaving people for February because I don't even know what I'm leaving myself, honey. I'm just going to look at it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's all I'm going to be like, do it, but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And like also, I have been reading books. I've also been doing audiobooks. So I'm going to keep doing that because that helps me like focus some of my
Quiet
energy.
her mind.
Well, I'm reading the one, You're a Badass.
Yes, I read that one.
I am reading it right now on the audiobook.
Melissa from Sex
I'm not
Positive
a fan
Families.
of her voice, but I listen to it anyway.
Melissa, hey girl, from Sex Positive Families. If you want to talk to your children about how you talk to your kids about sex, how you talk to your kids about pornography, how you talk to kids about their body parts, Sex Positive Families is doing an amazing job. And she introduced me to that book and she was like, you gotta read it.
I bought that book years ago, like at least a year or 2 years ago. So because I saw
you're
it
gonna
at
be
Target,
stoked that you're gonna
and
you're gonna
I've
be a
been
badass.
listening to it and I'm just like,
That's how I got pretentious. Like, I'm a
well,
fucking badass.
I'm in chapter 6. Okay, I'm just in chapter 6. I went through The Color Purple. I went through Will and Jada's both books. And I like them both.
Absolutely.
Will's I like better because
thank you.
he put his in a production. It was great.
No one cares.
I like Jada's book too. It wasn't bad. It was actually gives you some insight. And if you liked You're a Badass, I think you would like the book because it's really honestly in line with
Jada Pinkett book?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
It's actually in line with something.
You would have to bring it to my house and open it.
Oh, I listened to it on audio.
pull
So
my
it's like
eyeballs
her
out.
talking. It's really cool. I like it.
Even worse.
Our next up is Leslie Jones' book. And then I'm going to.
The comedian?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm just like lining them up and listening to them because sitting down and reading implies I have time to sit still and nobody going to bother me.
You can sit still.
No, and not people not bother me. I play video games. I sit still. I mean, I totally unlocked a whole
But you're probably
new-
screaming at the
No, I'm not.
TV.
No, it's
You're
not.
probably
It's not like
punching
that.
on
It's
those buttons really hard.
It's a cerebral game. It requires
yeah.
thought. It's this game called Slay the Spire. And I just
The spider?
Slay the Spire.
Okay, I'm about
And
to stop it.
it is like it's like a card game,
No.
like a D&D type sitch, but you have to like
Do not
outmaneuver the other person and beat them, and you move up through, and like you have to try to unlock all the characters. And I just unlocked one. I've been playing this game for a year, and I just unlocked one.
Congratulations.
I love video games. I play video games. That's a relief for me.
Not
I told you if you played that one video
No.
game, it's about grief,
No.
and you take
No.
little people, and when they're
No.
ready, you take them to the gate
No.
so that they can cross over. I cried like a
Absolutely
baby when
not.
my grandma died, and I supposed to play that game
Why would I want to do that to myself?
because there's a little old lady and she becomes
Exactly. Why
she
would
has
I want
all-
to do that to myself?
But they're animals. They're not people. They're animals, and then she can't remember, and you have to like figure out how to get her to remember, and then she asks you to
No.
take her to the gate. And then you go and you take her to the
Absolutely
gate,
no.
and she like they tell you about their life. and-
I didn't want my
Oh
grandmother
my
to go
God.
to the gate. I
And
was
you
like,
can't go to the
girl,
gate.
don't go to the gate. I can't go with you.
You don't have to take them to the gate. They're just gonna keep asking you to take them to the gate
Oh, this sounds
when they ready.
no.
It's a Black-owned game.
no.
It's called what is the name of that?
Absolutely
Spirit Fire.
No.
So good.
No.
A
It
Spirit
sounds
Spirit Farer.
horribly.
Spirit Farer. The little character is black. The lady who made it is black, and it really deals with like grief. And it's you help the characters finish their business before they go to the gate.
Well, I'm just trying to finish my business.
Yeah, there you go. They ask you to do things. You have to do them, and then when they're ready,
No.
they ask you to take them to the gate.
Oh.
Yeah, and then everybody gathers, says goodbye to them, and then they you take them to the
Absolutely
gate.
not. This is too fresh for me. Too soon.
They're all little spirit.
I'm about to cry.
They're
right
already dead. They're already dead. They're spirit.
now. Stop.
Trigger warning. Anyways, with that being said, you want to close us out? Let me see what else we got. Tell them how to get with us again.
You can come to my house. I live at Allure Lions TX at yahoo.com. You can catch us out on the grams, Instagram at Allure Lions TX. You can catch us on Twitter at TX. I don't know why I want to say the number 2. TX Allure. LinkedIn as Allure Lions, and on our website www.randomblackgirls.com.
You want to drop your ad for your Insta? So if they just want to follow you? Oh, they want? Yeah.
No, we come as a group.
Okay, well,
We
you
a
can always
package.
follow us because
You can't open a package and pull one out.
we're bookends. If you don't
Yep.
have one side, your book's going to fall.
We are known really in the community as a dynamic duo.
Yes, the girl with the blue hair and LaPoya.
LaPoya, yeah. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my neck.
Girl, bye. Oh, girl, bye. Anyways, you could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend some time with us. So we'd like to say thank you for coming out. God bless you. And
Good night. Yay.
all right, 2024, more in 24, more in 24, more in 24.